This is a production of What It Takes Radio Company, helping you to reach and connect with your audience. And today, here we go. How to be a world-class Jesus broadcaster. Greetings, friends. This is Stan Houston once again, and we are in changing times and changing focus and changing names. So let me tell you the story as I welcome you to how to be a world-class Jesus broadcaster. First of all, Issachar, the Issachar Project, or TIP as we called it, that was a vision, and it still is a vision that comes from my experience as a longtime broadcaster, in which I was very much impressed with the idea when I learned about King David, and he had a group of men and women, the tribe of Issachar, and it was said in those wonderful words, they understood the times, and they knew what Israel was to do, and they were the guides and guardians of King David. And of course, I'm just one of many people who've then used that term and used that name to describe that kind of state of mind and that kind of people that we want to be. People who, by God's good grace and perhaps our own wits and insight and truth that we've gotten from God, that we can better understand the times and know what to do. However, I found that the term itself did not have the focus that we needed. We didn't want just to be a kind of a think and idea group. We wanted to be a teaching, training, and coaching experience. We wanted to help you become somebody, to do something, to be able to say something. In effect, we wanted you to be a world-class Jesus broadcaster. So, how to be a world-class Jesus broadcaster is what we are now going to do. And hopefully we'll earn that term. Now, let's talk about that term. World-class is not meant to be a bragging or boastful or aren't we good or we're better than most description. What it is, it's an aspiration. It's something we want to be. It's something we want to be able to say. It's something we want to be, say, and do because we understand the times. And so we're not bragging or boasting or saying anything about us being world-class, but we would like to be world-class and seek to be because we live in a world in which there are thousands of people in the media world, and that's what we are now about. There are all kinds of people who are Christian communicators, but we are focusing on those of you, along with me, who, we are behind the microphone and speaking, and we're the ones who are in front of the camera. We are in the performance media. All the best and blessings to the writers and the publishers and the musicians and the artists and those people who create messages in that way, and those who preach and teach. But we are working in the mass marketing media, and that calls for special skills and special understandings, and that's what we want to focus on, and we want to be the best, because there are millions of people in the media. And if we want people to pay attention, to perhaps be engaged in what we do, people who can say, hey, that's worth listening to, or I'd like to know more about that, we're going to have to be good at what we do. And so when we say world class, we mean we want to be excellent. We want to be very good at it. We don't want to settle for mediocre. We don't want to settle, well, that's good enough. God will take care of the rest. No, we want to be good at what we do. We want to be world class. But world class has more meanings than that. World class, WC. We believe that means world concern. We're concerned about our world. It's not just our nation or our denomination or our organization. We're concerned about the state of the world. And we're concerned about it. It's God's world. And we want to make sure that WC, we have world concerns. And we want to be very much involved, just that, in God's given world. WC also means we cross. That's right, we cross. We cross, guess what? Boundaries. We cross bridges to other people. We cross people who are hopefully even on different beliefs. We cross boundaries and borders and bridges and beliefs, and we ultimately cross cultures. To be world class is to be a world class cross-cultural broadcaster, a performer, a speaker, someone who has those kinds of inclinations and those kind of skills. So world class means world concern, and we cross. We cross the bridges, boundaries, and those places where we hope to go to be the speakers and teachers of God's good grace message. That's the business we're in, and we want to do it well. So going forward, what we want to do is to say, we are here to teach you. We have a number of classes and courses. We will have the course, but we will then also be offering to you a variety of coaching experiences and coaching and classes that you can use in your work, in your ministry, in your church, in your organization. And for many of you, we hope it is also you use these skills in your whatever. Secular, again, we don't like that distinction, but in the marketing media, those people who are not necessarily in the business of doing the Jesus broadcasting, but you work with them. You're doing good work there, and you're learning how, in the constraints and yet the opportunities of working in that business media, that you can also be world-class Jesus broadcasters in that part of the broadcast world and media. We would like to help you do that. And so that's what we're seeking to do. We want to be, and we want to be able to help you be, and together we can be better together as we seek to be world-class Jesus broadcasters. So we hope that you will stay with us, that you will listen to us, that you will speak to us, you'll contribute to us, that you will hopefully coach us and help us learn, and we can help you and coach you and help you learn. And together, there will be a broadening and a better witness to the mighty works of God, to the saving works of Jesus, and the powerful gifts of the Holy Spirit to His people as they live and do business in a troubled and difficult world. That's what we believe our call is, and we hope that we can do it well. So, welcome. Welcome to How to Be a World-Class Jesus Broadcaster. I'm putting it together, but I want a whole bunch of partners. I want a real posse of people who will join me in this effort, that we can work together, that it will be not only fruitful but profitable for us, and it will be certainly something that will benefit many people and also better and give better results and better experiences to those of us who are actually trying to not only help build a better world through Jesus, but as we say, a different world. It's not just a better world, it's a different world. That's what Jesus came to do. He didn't come to make better people or make us better. He came to make us different and to make a different world. So please join us, and we look forward to where that will lead us. All the best and blessings to you, and thank you for your time. Till next time, and I hope that'll be soon, bye for now. Thank you for listening. Please reach out to us at stanhouston@gmail.com. That's stanhouston@gmail.com. or you can leave us a message at 520-664-7002 in the USA. And this program is brought to you by the What It Takes Radio Company.